Are you all worried about the escalating cost of treatment all over the country? And sometimes you must be afraid of that if you fall ill, whether you are going to get a doctor, proper doctor or not, whether you are going to get a hospital or not, whether you're going to oxygen or not. See, looking at the situation around, you must be afraid of it and you must be looking for a solution. By now, you must be having one. Do you have one? If you don't have one, I have one with my 30 years of experience in this modern medicine and treating more than thousands and thousands of patients and looking after the cause of illness. I can always say that I have a way out for it. And that too, I can tell you it's through my personal experience, what has happened to me. So if you have one, if you are ready to listen to that, then you have to, I will tell you only one thing. You have to learn about your own body and the mechanism by which you are functioning. If you understand the basic mechanism on which you are surviving, and if I can teach you the way to manipulate those things, that it's 100% sure that you will not fall ill, and you should not you're worry about that disease part which should be over. And for that, you have to be a healthy person. I'm talking to you because of my own experience in this whole journey towards health. And 2010 was a very bad year for me. I remember the day because till 2010, I think it was 12 years of my practice by that time. I was working like anything. I used to do around 8, 9, 10 operations a day and 17 to 18 hours in the OT. My world used to be this four wall of the operation theater. And 2010, I got my body gave me a warning. I just got something. I felt some, there was some tingling sensation over my right side of my heart. And for a curiosity basis, I went and got a ECG done. And the ECG, when I showed it to my physician, and he was surprised to see the ECG because it was having full of ventricular ectopics, that means extra bits and there's some irregularity in the heartbeat, and because of that, there is one extra bit is to come. And it was the day 10th of January 2010. And for next 15 days, I was getting investigated, and during those period, I had introspection. I was thinking why it has happened to me, because I took it as a challenge. Okay, I'm a doctor. I know I have studied medicine for 10 years, practiced for another 12 years. After 22 years in the field of medicine, and what I did to my body was not at all acceptable to me. And that was the time when I asked the question myself, what I did in my last 22 years was good, or it was okay, or should I start doing something different? I chose to become a different person. I wanted to remain healthy, and I was looking for the way to live a healthy life. But my journey begins from there. And when the next day morning, and then after, I think it was February 1st of that 2010, when I wanted that I should start my life new again, and what are the things I should do, I sat down with a pen and paper and started writing, what should I do on this, and what should I do on this, and what. So at the end, I think I was sitting there for hours together, but I never got any clear-cut planning. What should I do? Because I was so confused, and my knowledge was so little. And that was the day I realized that though I was a great doctor, I was a great surgeon, I had experience of treating patients for 22 years, but I was not a good healthcare professional. I was a very good disease care professional. I was very good at the treating diseases, but I was not good with my own or with the thing for which I became a doctor. I was not a good healthcare professional. Here in the hospitals, which you call healthcare system, is not at all a healthcare system. It is a disease care system. So the moment I started differentiating between those two things, then I realized I have to learn health, because from the childhood, from the beginning of my dream, I wanted to become a doctor. And to become a doctor means to spread health. But as I realized that time, that the more I become more specialized and become good in treating my diseases, and a good doctor, I became very poor, real healthcare professional. And I had to regain again, go back to my physiology, go back to the anatomy, go back to the biochemistry. And I started studying biology to understand my body. And when I started studying my biology, what happened? There was a problem. I found that the biology which I read long back, or what people are reading, is now completely changing. Now people are calling it new biology. I read the book of Bruce Lipton, who was revealing a lot of secret about the DNA, how DNA is functioning, how we have the power to change our genetic coding, how it is we who expresses the genetic code. It is we who create bad coding in our body system. I was really surprised, and I started learning. And for years together, I started learning and applying. I started applying all those things into my life, and I saw the changes happening within me. And 2013, after 3 years, when I analyzed the whole of the things which I did to my body, and I thought, let me sit down and write down what I gained and what I lost. And I found I gained everything. I had a lot of time by this time. I was more sociable. My income has increased by 3 times. And what not more, I was less irritating by that time. I was giving a lot of time to my family. So everywhere I was growing, and I was thinking what I lost. I didn't lose my clientage because of my changing my behavior. I didn't lose my professionally. I also improved myself. So all those things led me to think, if as a doctor I didn't know anything about health, what about the common men who are telling they know everything? They must not be knowing anything. So it was, and I had I think that was the eureka moment, you can say, when I realized something, that I got something that I have to teach knowledge about health to people. And my journey started in 2014 and 15. And today, when I'm sitting in front of you and I'm talking to you, I feel there are little acceptance is still, it is coming up, but a lot of things are holding you people back. You think it is not for you. You people think that I don't need it. I am healthy, but that's where that's the where we always feel. Always we feel it is for somebody else. The other person is sick, so he may be needing it. I'm all right. Why should I need it? So it is not like that. It is, I always call it the preparedness. If we will prepare ourselves from today, then in future, when we will have some problem will come to us, we will sail through it very nicely. So friends, there are some certain things that are holding you back. And I, as a doctor, I never thought that day will come. One day I will be there here sitting in front of my television, my laptop, and teaching you people health. I never thought of. But the journey through which I came through, and the realization which I had, and the benefit which I got from by simply changing my lifestyle, I found it's my duty, my responsibility to spread the knowledge. And that's the reason why I'm sitting in front of you, and I'm coming up with a program called Blueprint for Living Healthy and DNA of Living Healthy. And this journey, everybody goes to the same journey which I had gone. I don't think I'm a special person or something like that. But I understood that because of my background in medical field, I could recognize the things, and I worked. I learned. It's not that it has come to me spontaneously because I am a doctor. We doctors are very poor health. As I told you, health. We take very poor healthcare to ourselves. And it's my duty now to teach every person, including doctors, to how to remain healthy for a longer period of time. What are the things which I have learned, which I have gathered? I'm not telling it's mine. I'm just a reporter of the things which I have learned, and I'm just going to report to you the things. So if you are interested to learn about your own health and to enjoy your wealth, then you should be registering for this program. And if your journey goes like if you want to learn more, there are ways to learn more. I'll take you to the maximum point where you can go. So I request all of you, whoever is watching this thing, to uh, click the link below and join the movement which I call Care for Your Health movement, where I will be teaching you health and empowering you people with the knowledge so that you will apply it over your body and remain healthy forever. Thank you very much.